Hi there, and welcome to Vince's Virtual Tours of Cork. Today we're visiting Kinsale, a really lovely harbour town found less than a half an hour south of Belvedere Lodge back in Cork City. This is one of my favourite places to visit. It has a great sense of history and a very lively, very arty atmosphere. It's been an important spot here in Ireland's southwest coast, going back almost 1500 years. Down through those years, it's been settled or overthrown by Vikings, Normans, the Spanish and the English, and with so many old buildings surviving in the town, some for almost 1,000 years, you get a true feeling of the past being alive as you wind your way through Kinsale's narrow streets. Kinsale has for a long time been known as Ireland's gourmet capital. I think most of this well-deserved reputation comes from the town's broad ethnic heritage. You don't get all of those centuries of invasion and overthrowing without a little cross-pollination. I mean, mix fresh Irish eggs with strong Spanish oil and you're bound to end up with a Michelin-starred mayonnaise. I think this open-minded take on food and ingredients in Kinsale would have contrasted with a narrower view in broader Ireland. Take for example fish. Fish for a very long time in Ireland was thought of as penitential food, eaten on Fridays as a sacrifice when you couldn't get proper meat. So while an hour or two west of here, poor Kerry men were picking their way through salted ling, wondering if Fridays wouldn't be better spent fasting, back here in Kinsale, they were knocking back the vino and enjoying monkfish and scallop paella on the sunlit quayside. Nothing better after your gourmet lunch than to stretch your legs along one of Kinsale's coastal drives. The scenery will take your breath. In the year 16... Yeah.
You got some sand on your face?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
In the year 1601, the Irish chieftains Hugh O'Neill and Hugh O'Donnell were making great progress in their attempts to repel the English out of Ireland. They had grouped thousands of troops in the north of Ireland ready for a final push, but they needed help. So they got word to King Philip of Spain, another staunch Catholic, that they needed to borrow a few troops. He sent a few thousand, but instead of showing up in the north as expected, they came in here into Kinsale, some 500 kilometres off the mark, wondering why everything was so quiet. They occupied these sites, one here where the star-shaped fortress Charles Fort now stands, and the other across the harbour in what is now James Fort. It took the Irish troops, I don't know, about a week to march south to Kinsale. This is in the days before Irish trains. It would only take about half that time now. Anyway, by the time O'Neill and O'Donnell's men had reached Kinsale, the Spanish were pretty much beat. And the Irish, sadly, didn't do much better. So, once again, the tide had gone out on Irish dreams of independence. O'Donnell and O'Neill headed from Cork back up to the north, and from there south to Rome. You'd have to say, another example of poor route planning in a very circuitous adventure.
All the kind neighbours that ever I knew, like the red roses have withered in the May morning dew. God be with the old folks who are now dead and gone, and likewise my brothers, young Dennis and John, as we trip through the heather, the wild hare to pursue. With their joys they were mingled in